So I decided to make my own pickles because I buy many times like this one. It's called kosher deal. Kosher deal, either this brand or some other brands. And if you look, they're kind of like a little bit brownish, and the taste is very similar, be it this one or made by other company. In many cases, they taste very similar, and it's some kind of other taste. So I had a chance overseas to try different pickles, or those cucumbers. So what people do, like in Ukraine or Eastern Europe, they can buy it, or like if you go to a big market, uh, they usually have like kind of like farmers market. So if you go to like farmers market, you can find some people are selling. You don't need to really make them. You can just buy them. But many times people like to make own, I guess, own recipe. So from family to family, you can find different taste, different methods of making. So what appears to me, that like those American ones, they have pretty much similar way of making. Like I don't see, like if I look at the jar, I don't see really they put garlic. I don't see they put onion. I don't see they put like what they call it, dill. In Ukraine, people can put dry dill. Like dill many times when it's old, it has like thick sticks. The stem is very thick and big, so people put that one. Or they put like certain things which is not only pickles, you have something else. And then I actually, at some point, I have tried like some call it pickles with salad, something like that. So basically, you put pickles, and big part of it is like onion. You put different garlic, carrots, bell peppers. They put some other things than pickles, so it becomes like pickles with salad. So when you remove, you can eat pickles, and beside that you have some other veggies, and they're all marinated. So many times people use, like when they drink, when they have party and drink, so instead of pickle, you can eat marinated veggies. So it's like sometimes here in America you can buy Italian those canned veggies like carrot. I think they put like cauliflower or different things which is not pickles. So that's like Italian way, which is quite tasty. I found it's very tasty. It's not pickles, but some other veggies. And then you can buy, in US, you can buy artichoke. I found it's very tasty. So overseas, like Ukraine, you might find also marinated mushrooms. People marinate mushrooms. And then, because summertime is offering mushrooms, and many times people have too much mushrooms and they marinate. Well, it depends on where they live, but if they live close to forest, they can find a lot of real natural mushrooms. and also people do separately like jam, but it's not a jam really. They just take berries and they boil and they put in big jars with sugar, and later during the winter they're eating them. But today many times they use freezer. They put fresh one in the freezer because during the winter it's harder to find fresh ones, or way more expensive. So they use frozen today, but in the past they were putting in jars. But anyway, I want to make my own style that I found. It's not really my style, but it just I found for me it's the best taste I like. The cucumbers like this, like I said, become brownish. Many people have brownish like this. So the reason why become brownish because when they put the water, it should be boiling water, and based on that logic, they put boiling water so no bacteria, to kill bacteria, and then they put the top. That's the normal way, and that's why the cucumbers become brown, because that boiling water basically is cooking pickles. In fact, I've seen after 2 minutes of cooking, pickles, the skin become dark brown. Oh, dark, no, not real brown, but dark greenish brown. So it tells me, when I look at that, it tells me they put hot water, suppose boiling water. But boiling water, when you put boiling water like that, it's basically cooking. But normally for cooks, normal way, do not cook cucumbers or pickles. You can cook like squash, but don't cook pickles. But when people put in jars, they basically cook, because they put boiling water, and from boiling water to come down to very low temperature, it takes long time, and basically for that time these cucumbers become cooked, or kind of cooked. So my way that I found, which is good during my life, is putting hot water. Basically what you do, you put hot water, and immediately, like just you put in few seconds, you dump the half of hot water, or even 2/3 of hot water, and you have already boiled cold water or cool water with salt and vinegar, and you quickly put that inside and you close the lid. So basically what you do is you sterilize cucumbers and the jar, because to sterilize it doesn't take a long time. You sterilize and then you quickly dump and put the cold one. So, but the cold one is boiled too, previously boiled, and you have salt in there and vinegar. So you just put on top and close the lid, and then you mix it and you keep it like that for some time, so your cucumbers do not become dark like that, and they taste more like fresh cucumbers. They taste different. I like it better. In US I didn't see those methods, but overseas it's rare, but it's possible to find. So I'm gonna try to make it and show how I make. It's very easy. You just put pickles and any other stuff, put hot water, remove hot water, put cold boiled water, and close the lid. Now I don't have a special jar. Many times people use special jars and they have special top. In America, sometimes you can find Italian, like this kind, like this, Italian. You see it has like a top and it has like a rubber seal. So you open it, but this is a small one, but sometimes you can find big ones. I like it that you can use that top many times, that rubber seal, and it's sealing very good. And it's very tight, all that metal is very tight. I have here some of what they call it, salsa. I have salsa, but basically you if you find like these big ones, it's good. Or if you find maybe similar to this one, or even bigger, use that. But I don't have anything special, so I'm gonna use the same kosher deal, the jar. I will try to use the same one. So, and also I have, if I need extra, I'm gonna use, like, I have after pasta sauce. This is like pasta sauce, so I'm gonna use those small ones. Oh, I have this one too. It's marinara pasta sauce. I'm gonna use this one too. So anything you find, you can use. But the best one, I believe, this Italian, big size like that, with the metal and a good rubber seal. I think this is better than to reuse the other one. Anyway, let me show you how I do it. So what I did is I put pickles into cold water overnight, and I am going to boil 2 different pots, one earlier and second later. I'll show you why. So this is cold water. So what I'm trying to do, overseas they call it a little marinated. They call Malosolnii. So Malosolnii means a little bit marinated. So basically that kind doesn't have really vinegar. People just put salt, pepper, maybe some put onion, some put garlic. So onion plus garlic. So some people just add few things, and they add like dill. So that kind people usually make it, but they eat much earlier. They don't make it for like few months in advance. Those like marinated one, that kind people make for like to keep long time, basically for the whole winter. I guess vinegar is protecting from spoiling. So, but the taste is much stronger, and it's like American pickles. You cannot eat too much. You can eat a little bit. So it's very vinegar kind of, I would say, overpowering taste. So it's like almost like vinegar, all in vinegar. So, but the little marinated, it's more like Like sometimes you go to Thai restaurant and they have those cucumbers or pickles, and they're not fresh, and they're not really from the can. It's some kind of they kept, I guess, in salt or something. So uh, in Eastern Europe, you can find sometimes people are selling those a little marinated. I actually do like them, so I'm gonna try to make that kind and see how it is. And another side, American pickles, they usually don't put garlic and they don't put dill, don't put onion, nothing. So uh, I've seen somewhere it says like Jewish pickles, but those Jewish pickles are there from Eastern Europe. I mean, based on talk, their language. I don't know what they have in Jerusalem, but Eastern European Jewish, what they have is also carrot. So carrot, and they have onion, and they have garlic. I'm not sure about dill, but at the same time, I've seen not Jewish people in Eastern Europe are putting carrot and putting onion and garlic too, and dill. So I'm not sure why they call Jewish, but it could be just because they live in that territory. Maybe they changed something belonging to the territory, but from people that I've tried those pickles, they were not Jewish people, as I know. So, but anyway, to me, just Eastern European pickles, and they could have different variations. Because even the same food, like you go to different restaurants, it might taste differently. So what they call cheburek. Cheburek is basically a meat, I would say ground beef, mixed with onions, and they put inside of the bread. So basically, it looks like a big those ravioli. You know, the ravioli, which is like a squarish kind, but it's much bigger. So it's basically a huge ravioli kind, and it has meat inside with onions. So when you cook, I guess it gives certain juice. So it's basically a ravioli with meat and some kind of juice inside. Probably because onion is giving water. So even the same, the cheburek can be in one restaurant taste one way, another different way. So the same with pickles. People are making different variations, and I'll make it with dill, and I have dry chili pepper. I will put dry chili pepper, and I have garlic. I'll put garlic, and I have shallots. I'll put shallots, and I will make it, like I said, a little bit marinated. Some people don't put, for a little marinated, some don't put any vinegar. I'll put very little bit rice vinegar, because if you put garlic and salt, it's not enough to really to break, kind of, so they give the taste. For garlic to give the taste, it should be a little bit vinegar, I believe. But I don't want to put the strong one. I only want to put the rice, which is very light. And see, after making this, around 1 week or 2 weeks, after 2 weeks, I want to try to taste how it is. So I have this one, this jar, 45 ounce 1.36 liter. I'm gonna put 1 spoon like this, tablespoon of salt, and I have approximately 2. So I'm gonna put 2 spoons of salt. And then I have this one, rice vinegar, approximately maybe 3 tablespoons. 1, 2, 3, maybe 4. This is not strong. This one Japanese rice vinegar. Make sure it's boiling. It should boil. Make sure it's boiling. So boiling. Want to make sure it's boiling. So I see it's boiling. So what you do is you turn it off. You put out kind of on the side. So what I'm trying to achieve, I have salty water with some vinegar, and I want that particular water to be room temperature. So I need to wait for some time, I don't know, 1 hour, whatever, so it will go down for the temperature, because I need that particular water is cool, or room temperature cool. And then I'm gonna make my cucumbers. I need to cut them, and I will put boiling water for a few seconds, and then that water, cool water later. This is dill. So now I'm boiling second pot. So you see this one, maybe still hot. Maybe I'll boil later. So I need one cold and one hot. So now it's okay. Kind of warm, not hot. So I'm starting second pot. Looks good, huh? Garlic, shallots, pepper, dill. Look nice. So I'm waiting for water. That water goes here. Dump and put cold water. This cold water is boiled with salt and vinegar. So okay, it's boiling. Okay, now it should be super fast. Take this, put there. Take this my cold water, put there. And I have strainer. This is strainer. So super fast. I need to do super fast. Okay. Super fast. So this is my jar. Super fast dump. No delay. Dump super fast. Like this, strainer on top. Like this. Now, so this one protects from spoiling. Now cold water. Cold but boiled till the end. Even overflowing, okay? Like this. That's it, you see? Water, like this, see? All done. Another one. I have a little bit here left. Again, you see? Super fast. Dump it, super fast dump it. Take this strainer, dump. That's it. Cold water. That's it. put water. So you see, my pickles didn't become brown. See? So I put boiling water, but because it's super fast, they don't become brown. You see? So this is how I make what they call it Malosolnii. Means little marinated. It's little marinated. But it might don't stay a long time, for a few months. Normally they eat that after 1 week, 2 weeks. So after all done, you need to put your pickles inside of the fridge somewhere that quite cool, because this kind of pickles, they don't have too much vinegar, so don't try to leave it on open air, just like room temperature. So it's better to keep it in the fridge, and then after 1 week or 2 weeks it's ready to eat. So that's all I can say. Happy cooking. Bye. So after 3 days I'm gonna taste. This is like small jar. I added a little more salt actually, but let me try. You see, still not really brown. There is some green. Oh, it smells very good. Yeah, this smells like Malosolnii. It does not smell like the with vinegar. Good. I think even more with garlic or spices, it could be more even. Because they don't really give so much. Like this is garlic. Yeah, it's it would take a long time for garlic to be completely marinated. So maybe smaller pieces would be better. Pretty good. But don't put too much salt. It should be the right amount of salt. I didn't put sugar, but I know some people put sugar. You can put some sugar. But overall, this is way different than you buy. First of all, you have all kind of spices. And second thing, this is not a boiled pickles. This is Malosolnii. Somewhere between fresh and marinated with vinegar. It's somewhere in the middle and certain taste. I like it. Anyway, happy cooking. Bye.